What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to talk about the Kapkan change, whether or not it's a buff or a nerf. Now straight up, personally, I would say that it's a buff overall. There are reasons it's a nerf, and I can understand why people would say that, and that's what I'm going to go over through this video. But I would say overall the entire thing is just a buff. So recently in the mid-season reinforcement, Kapkan got a huge change and basically a rework. And yeah, to run through it, he now has 5 traps which deal damage rather than outright kill. Unless you're low enough to actually get killed by it, of course. In addition, the laser is completely invisible on the trap, so you can't see it other than the little grey box on the side of the door or window. And to run out, he's now a 2 armor, 2 speed operator. So running through it bit by bit, the 2 speed is 100% a buff for Kapkan. It just makes him a lot more versatile, a lot more flexible, gives him more options, and gives him a chance to actually put those traps up in the further places from the objective where they're going to be less expected. Like, you're going to be less looking for it on a front door than you are a side door, for example. And it can be used as an early warning sign since it does damage, so you know where they're coming from, and also, you know, will drop their HP a bit. So previously his 3 traps would insta-kill, which basically amount to 300 damage, if you want to think of it like that. And now each trap does 60 and he's got 5. Obviously I think that reduces with armor rating, and I know it definitely reduces with shield, because I took 45 damage when I was playing as Blitz, but 60 damage is basically it. And this is why people think it's a nerf, because that insta-kill was so unique to Kapkan. Out of all the trap operators, no one could insta-kill other than Kapkan. That was his kind of thing. But I think that being able to drop an operator to 40 health before you've even made contact with the operator is just a perk on its own. I think that's just a buff on its own. Like, that literally puts him into 1-shot, maybe even 2-shot state. And this can be done to more than just 3 operators. If you place your Kapkan traps before, you'd only really get 3 kills maximum, and that's if the team are like just really stupid. But now you can just hit like all 5 of them with this and drop them all to 40 health before you've even had a fight yet. And if you set up 2 traps through subsequent entry points, oftentimes you can find yourselves getting a kill. I've done it a few times where I've gotten kills from traps being on one doorway and then another one later on. And Kapkan now has purpose. Before he was kind of an anchor, but the only thing he could anchor with was his free armor, because he couldn't move around the map very well. That was the only thing that really made him an anchor and not a roamer. Like Doc, for example, can heal, so he can stay on the site and hunker down there. Similar to Rook, how he can, you know, armor up, so he takes a lot more shots, so staying on site's pretty cool with him as well. Mira can just hold down entire rooms, whether that be the actual objective itself or a room leading to the objective with her windows. And Echo can, you know, prevent a rush with the drone and see where they're coming from and stuff, and give those call-outs like anchors do. Also, Doc, Rook, and Echo have access to the ACOG, so they can hold those long angles. And Kapkan didn't have, like, any of this. Like, he did have the potential to prevent a rush, but it was so obvious what he was doing, like, because you can see the trap so easily. But his weapons average at best. Like I said, he didn't have the ACOG, and he had no real purpose to hold the objective, but because he's so slow, he had no reason to roam either. Fast forward to now, and now he has benefits as a roamer, having the all-important barbed wire, which is basically the best gadget on defense, and the C42 to take out shields if he needs to. He can also hold down areas by using his traps as an alarm system, similar to Legion in a lot of ways. So overall, his viability is definitely improved, because now he actually has a purpose. That's kind of the main point that makes him stronger now. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching this video. I know that I haven't uploaded in a month. I will try and upload in the future, but I always say that, so don't even take my word for it. Don't quote me on that. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.